How tough is that to take?
Do you know what? It's not as tough as you think because of the performance. Listen, I will back every single player in that dressing room 100%. They give me everything, absolutely everything today. And all those fans, you don't deserve that today. You do not deserve that. Results, I'll take the result on me. Don't have a go at these players. They were blooming brilliant today. They gave me absolutely everything. The shape they nailed. The chances were few and far between for Charlton, really were, Jamal's made one fantastic save from a header, but that's what he's there for. You expect him to make that now. We've had a great chance at the other end, and then they go and score with almost the last kick of the game. It's heartbreaking, but listen, I'm not down. I'll pick these boys up. Everyone will be like, oh no, doom and gloom, and I know the results mean we've gone bottom again, but listen, we are so in this fight. We are so in this fight, and because of performances like that, I said to the boys, you play like that every week, you're not going down, because we've got teams to play that we will beat when we play like that. Look at the gulf between the two clubs here. Look at this place. I mean, look how much money they spent on their squad. This is football, and we have to try and find a way to match this. And you know what? We so nearly did today, and we almost won it. It was. I'm so positive. I'll be back on Monday. Got Stockport on Tuesday. Might have to change up a few. There's a few cramping up, legs going, because they're giving everything. This is a different place now, and I'm so proud of those boys today.
It was a remarkable stoppage time period, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, very much a case of what might have been.
Yeah. Do you know? It happens in football. We have a fantastic breakaway. We are a counter-attacking team. There's no bones about that. We have to be, because we're not good enough to control games, and we haven't worked on it enough, and there's different systems been employed, and all sorts going on, and I'm going, right, I'll make us more secure at the back, 100%, and it's sacrificed a little bit going forward, but we've still been scoring in nearly every game I've been here, and that's brilliant. Today we were just short of it, and it was one of those moments. Our set pieces were good. We had a great breakaway move at the end there. We just didn't trouble their keeper enough, really, and they didn't trouble us. There was no chances. Right at the end, there's one chance, and the boy took it. You've got to say, it's a great chance. He's a top quality player. He's been Premier League clubs and loans, and he's ended up at Charlton. These could be in the Championship next year, Charlton Athletic. This is Charlton Athletic Premier League team. Shrewsbury Town came here today and gave them a right scare, and I'm so proud. And every single fan that's driving up that motorway, because this is a long way, by the way. It took me 4 hours yesterday to get that bus. Every single fan that goes home, please spread the word in Shrewsbury. We gave it our all today, and we were so close. And you know what? We didn't really deserve to lose.
Your team did work so hard. What about that defensive performance as well? Toto Enciala coming back in for his first start for a while alongside the Feeners at the heart of the defence.
I don't single people out. Obviously in interviews, you've singled Toto out there, and I'll say he was imperious at times. He really was. He started the game superbly well. He's not fit. He hasn't played a lot of games, cramping up, and you had to take him off. He wasn't going to keep up with the pace towards the end there. But every one of them, they're learning. Josh Feeney, got to be a hell of a player, and learning his trade, and against some really quality players here today. But do you know what? I am so proud of this team. I'm so proud to be the manager of this team. Whatever happens, Shrewsbury fans, you'll be proud of us, because we will scrap and fight and never give up. And it's really hard to beat a team that never gives up. My team doesn't give up.
There is still a long way to go in terms of games, but the fact you have gone back to the bottom of League One tonight, is that frustrating? Is that tough to take in some ways?
No. When it turned up, we were bottom, but we were way further off it than we are now. We're bottom on, I think, the point would have given us a goal difference. I think Crawley would have gone bottom today. Do you know what? We've been bottom a long time. We've been below the line a long time this year. There's teams just above that line haven't been in there yet. That's tough, That's tough. You're looking down all the time thinking, we don't want to go below that. All we want to do is scrap our way above that line. I think we're in a good place, because we can get above there. That's all we've got to do. If we go down, everyone goes, yep, that's what the season looked like. Also, no, there's teams above that line thinking, oh my God, I hope we don't drop below that line. Believe me, they will. One of them will, because Shrewsbury Town are going to get out of this.
Another tough away game coming next as well, Stockport on Tuesday. What are your early thoughts?
Listen, and another tough home game, Mansfield at home. We've got some real tough games coming up, I think, with Boltons and Rotherhams, and some real tough games against clubs that are huge, big monies, big investors spending money. you know, the strikers that we're looking to try and bring in, or defenders we're trying to bring in, or midfielders we're trying to bring in, and they're just way out of our league. They're commanding all sorts of wages in this league because League One has gone through the roof this season. We'll do it our way. We really will. I'm so proud of them today. You know, I won't have a bad word said against this team because, you know, they've been through the mill this season. I just want them to keep playing the way they are, keep believing, because performances like that will be good enough to keep us up.
And just finally, we can't possibly do an interview at this time of year without asking the usual question. Are you close to anything happening in the window in terms of maybe in time for Stockport on Tuesday?
Listen, we've been close on a couple of occasions, and other teams have come in and blown us out of the water. And that's what happens, you know, when you're below that line in League One. It's tough to attract players when other teams can go, come to us, we're not below the line and we've got a little bit more money for you. That's really tough, you know. Not a little bit more, a lot more. And I'm like, okay, next one. We'll move on to the next one. That's what you have to do. It's going to be right player, right price, right time. But I've always done good work on that last week, you know, because a lot of people gamble early, show their hands early. We can't do that. We can't gamble early. We haven't got the structure to do that. So hopefully the food chain will start moving and people will go to this club and he'll be surplus and they'll go to that club and then somebody will be surplus. That might be the one we pick up, you know. We've got them ready. We've got them ready to come. It's just whether we can get them over the line. So working really hard. But you know what? I think it's really rude to my boys to talk about transfers after that super performance, because every one of them deserves to wear that shirt.
Yeah, great effort today.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.